Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 6 o'clock, which means it's time for a Magic Live. Now today I'm going to be performing a routine called Awesome, and it is absolutely awesome. I'm here with Matt.
Hello.
How you doing, Matt? You okay?
Awesome.
Awesome. Good stuff. I shouldn't have told you the name of the trick before I sat you down to film, should I? Now you're just going to make jokes about it. I'm going to show you something with a deck of cards. And this is a 2x2 Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Now, it's, you know, like when you see Ryland do a 3x3, and he says there's something like 47 quintillion different combinations.
Yeah.
A 2x2 doesn't have as many combinations. It's not 47 quintillion. I think it's something like 22 million combinations. So it's still a lot. Now, the difference with this is there's numbers on each side.
Yeah.
And when you mix it up, it mixes up the numbers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're going to come back to that in a bit. I also have a pack of cards. There's this red card here. And then we've got a blue deck. All the cards are there. All the cards are different. Now, the blue deck we're going to be using in a second, but the red card I'm going to put right there underneath that card box. That's going to be my prediction. That's going to be the big finish to all of this stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Now, first thing is I want you to give that half of the pack of... well, actually, start off with this half. Give this half a shuffle, first of all. It's really important that you mix them up and make sure they're in no particular order. If you want to spread through and make sure they're all the same, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure that everything is okay and above board and fancy free. Is that okay? You happy?
You happy? You've mastered the shuffle now.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah. I mean, you did a really good shuffle, right? And you're gonna shuffle. You're gonna shuffle those as well.
Oh, okay. This is where it all goes terribly wrong.
No, no, it's fine.
You just told me that I did a good job.
You know, last time I did a mat test with you, you said that it wasn't fair and the cards weren't shuffled beforehand. So I'm making a big deal of you shuffling these so you don't piss me off again.
Oh, mate, are you taking things personally?
No, not at all. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Sticking on there.
On top.
Yeah, go for it. So we're going to get back to those, but please make sure that I don't change the order of the deck. It's going to stay exactly how you shuffled it, all right?
Okay.
Now, we're going to do a couple of things with this cube. When you mix it up, if you add up all of the numbers on one side, it will change depending on how you mix it. So this would be a 4 and 1 is 5. That's 15. But if I changed it like that, now there's 6, 10, 30. Do you know what I mean? It's different every single time. So I'm going to look away. What I want you to do is randomly mix the cube. And when you're happy and you don't want to mix it anymore, pick a side, add up the amount of numbers on that side, add up the total numbers on that side, then put it down so the side that you've added up is pointing down towards the mat. Okay. That way I'm not going to be able to see anything. Okay?
Okay.
So you take your time. I'm going to look this way and I'm going to talk absolute crap while you do this. Because it's really important to me that you understand that this is a completely free choice and you can keep mixing until you want. But bearing in mind, we've ordered sandwiches for breakfast and Jack is picking them up and he's filming this thing. So bear that in mind.
The perks of working for Craig, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Digital marketing and sandwich distribution. Are we done? Obviously, we're going to have to factor in quite a bit of time because Matt can't add up. Okay, are we good?
Done it. I was showing the people.
Cool. And put your hand on it. Concentrate on the number. There's no way I could know the number, right?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Because I was looking that way the entire time. You mixed this up however you wanted to. Then you put it down so it's facing down. And I haven't even looked at it. You put your hand on it. There's no way I could know. Concentrate on the number. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to think of the number. And in your head, when I snap my fingers, I want you to start counting from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, at that speed. And stop when you get to the number you're thinking of. Start counting now.
Okay.
Okay, hang on, this is interesting. I think I've got it. You're thinking of the number 11. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, seriously, think about this. I mean, obviously, you picked the number 11, but if you picked this side or this side, it would have been completely different. But if you'd even turned it one more time, that would have been 12. It would have been a completely different number. But let's see if we can go one step further. Mix it up again. Mix it up again. And when you're happy, pick a side and put it down without adding it up. Don't worry about adding it up. But when you're happy, pick a side and put it down so the side that you've selected is on the table. You don't have to cover it up this time. We're going to get back to that number in a bit. Now, it's really important that you make all the decisions. And again, I refer you to the previous map test where I said you have to make all the decisions, and you turned around to me and said there were really no decisions to make.
Yeah.
There is a decision to make here. Would you like to stay with that side at the bottom, or would you like to change your mind? Would you like to mix it up some more? Crap.
So much lack of trust.
Do you want to do it again? Are you okay? That total number at the bottom is what you want, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. It's really important that you make all the decisions on this. Yeah, and the reason I'm using this crazy cube thing to do this is because a lot of the time when people think of numbers, and you ask them to think of a number, they go psychologically for certain numbers that are psychologically desirable. But this is going to completely randomize this. But I don't want you saying later on when I ask you about this trick, I made you pick that number on the bottom. If you want to look at it and then change it again, you can. Or if you're happy with that number, that's cool.
No, let's stick with that one.
Okay. So, here's what you're going to do in a second. I'm going to give you the deck that you shuffled completely, right? Yeah. And you're going to add up the numbers on the bottom. So, for example, this would be 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10, plus 2 is 12.
Yeah.
And you're going to pick up the deck and you're going to deal exactly 12 cards. So, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's what you're going to do. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But obviously not with that number, because that number we're looking at this number. So let's add it up first of all. So we've got a 6 and a 5. What's 6 add 5?
11.
Plus 3?
14.
Plus 2?
16.
Okay. So pick up the deck and deal 16 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bearing in mind, you shuffle these cards thoroughly. And I told you to shuffle them from the very beginning. And I said, look, I'm not going to touch them. I didn't touch them after you shuffled them. You put the deck back together. And then I said, I'm not going to touch it, which I haven't. You then picked a number. You changed your mind. You went back and forth, but we ended up on 16. This would have been 8.
Yeah.
Every side is totally different. I put this red card here from the very beginning. And I said, it's a prediction. I said, it's going to be the big finale to the whole thing. This is the 8 of diamonds. And this card right here is the 4 of diamonds, which you might think is wrong. But it's not.
It isn't?
No, because I told you to deal 16 cards down onto the table, didn't I?
Yeah.
The next card would be the 1.
What?
You can examine everything. You can look at everything. You can check that out. You can look at those, at this, at everything. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's not like...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You don't know. So there you go, guys. That's another Magic Live in the bag. Don't forget, if you want to see more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the NETRIX. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with Magic Live. I'll see you then.